Hi, Andrea.
Hi. We live?
Yeah, we're live.
Normally you tell me.
I know, because I wasn't so sure about the camera working.
Okay, well, welcome everybody. Welcome to Tuesdays in the Shop with Yvette and Andrea. Yeah, we're still learning how technology works. So yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. We're gonna do another round of Stump Andrea, and I have to admit we have some doozies for me today. I don't know that we'll actually get to all of these, but we have one from Karen, which is brown and orange. Looks like there's faces in here with like a brocade style. I don't know. Brown is not one of my.
You think it's
one of the
brown
colors
or
I
gray?
use. I mean, it looks brown to me.
Oh, I thought it was gray. I thought it was like a Halloween fabric.
I don't know where you get gray. That looks brown to me. Anyway, so yes, I think it's brown and orange. So this was sent in by Karen. If you happen to be watching and you want to let us know what colors it is, please do. I'm gonna work as if it's brown and orange.
Ooh, Modesty's here. Hi, Modesty.
So that's one. And then we have some fun carrot fabric from Christina. So this one is...
It's a stripe, but a very unusual stripe.
Yeah, unusual stripe, I think, is a good way to put it. So that's one. And then we have one from Kat that is big graphic, big white flowers on a green background, which in itself isn't difficult, but just the fact that like there's not a lot of different colors to work with, and florals are not something we have a ton of, so that might. But I think actually, you know what? I'm going to start with this one.
You know what's weird is they all kind of go together.
They do, yeah, and I mentioned that, like, that would be a weird quilt that used all of them together, which I think you could. It would be weird.
It's, yeah, very weird.
But they do sort of go.
I don't know if people are coordinating when they're submitting.
I don't know if Karen, and Catherine all know or Christina, sorry. Karen, Kat, and Christina.
Did you do this on purpose to really stump Andrea? Because I kind of love it.
It just might work.
She has never been as nervous as she is today.
Yeah, usually there's at least, one or two that I'm no sweat. But all three of these have me kind of scratching my head a little bit. So I'm going to start with this one. We'll move these aside for the time being and start walking around the store. Hopefully you won't hear the ambulance that's about to drive by.
Oh, that's just giving New York City vibes.
True. Yeah, so that's coming. Be aware. Let's see. So we're going to start over here. And ooh. So I think...
Here comes the ambulance.
Green.
Hey, look, ambulance. It was actually a fire truck.
Oh, well, luckily they didn't get stuck at the light right here, so we don't have to listen to them much longer. But here we've got another green and flowers.
Those are pretty good together.
And little bugs. It does look pretty good together. So there's one.
Okay, you're done. That's
there we go.
That's it. You win.
Whoa.
Not stumped.
There's also a couple other of these that might. Although.
Oh, I think another truck is coming.
Just say, because I don't know that these will, because this looks like a white, whereas this is a off-white.
That makes sense.
That's gonna make it look dirty. So I don't think that'll work. And these little beetles are cute too, but again, it's got that off-white that just is gonna end up looking dirty. So we're gonna set those aside for the time being and keep looking. So anything else over here?
What about the floral from Tiny Beasts? The green one.
Which, this one?
Yeah.
Let's see. And actually, I think maybe these ladybugs might be fun. Especially if we're going to be on a bug flowers and bugs. That's not as bad as I thought it would be.
That's a strong compliment from Andrea.
So it's not like the greens in these two are more of that lime green and then like a turquoise. So this I think is like a Kelly green. It's very hard to tell, but they kind of work because this has that turquoise too. It doesn't have the lime, but I think that like those don't bother me as much as I thought they would. So let's see, and this one is just kind of fun. It definitely brightens it up. I mean. The graphic part of this is cheery to me, you know, big flowers, and this is also very cheery to me. Just having that rainbow and ladybugs is very cute and cheerful. So I think that kind of works too. So I think that might be it from what's up front, from what I can tell. So we'll start looking at other.
Sorry, I was trying to read the comment at the same time that I'm filming, and that's not going to work very well.
Let's see. So we've got some greens here too. But I'm actually thinking maybe this to pull out some more of these aquas, and even this dark green could go nice. Maybe no, not at all actually.
Okay, but why?
Well, this green is very blue, and then this green is basically the same value, meaning it's about the same darkness, but it's a lot more yellow than this, and they just you might not be able to see it on screen, but in real life they look very odd together.
Yeah, they're very different.
Yeah,
and greens are weird because
greens are tough.
Greens don't go together.
Right. Yeah, whereas, this actually works quite well because that is a blue-green that matches this, I don't know if it matches, but it's very close to this and the leaves there. So that's actually a pretty good one. Although I'm not matching, this isn't the one I'm supposed to be matching to. This is, I have to keep that in mind. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Graphic prints. I'm looking for graphic prints. I'm looking for green, but not necessarily green. Actually, this bundle would probably look very good. You could just go with solids with something like this. You know, it's just the two colors, very graphic. You could do something with the piecing and just, you know, using solid fabrics to make the quilt interesting, I think.
I think everyone would think you were cheating if you said just
I do too.
pick solids.
Which is why I'm putting it back.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep looking.
Okay, good.
That's fair.
And everybody, if you're leaving comments, I can't see them right now because I'm following Andrea around the store, but once I go back to the home base, let's say, I'll be able to see your comments, okay?
I know this is a little weird, but these little apples, again, something about the graphics kind of speak to me.
Yeah, and that has like a kind of 50s vibe.
Yeah. So, no idea, but we don't know until we put it with the other ones. So I'm going to carry it just in case. And let's see. So bold graphics and blue, green, turquoise. I guess blenders would work too. Let's see. Oh, that one. That's a good one. So we have this bright green with white dots, which, again, hard to tell if it's the same green, but I'm going to guess that it's close. So we'll take that one over. Something is drawing me to that, but I don't think it's actually right for this.
That one's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Some more green. Everything is, yeah, like we said, greens are hard because they're either like really yellow or really blue. This one is sort of in the middle. I mean, again, it's so subjective and it's hard to, so that, I mean, that's almost the same. Background color, obviously it doesn't have the dots. This is one of the Marcia Durst palettes. So it does have kind of a hand-dyed texture look to it, but it is just a solid printed fabric, not solid, it's a printed fabric. I think I'll put that one back because this one is probably a little bit better. Oh, maybe some whites. That's a good idea. So let's see, we have a lot of creams. And then I have a lot of white on whites. This is probably a good one. So this is a little daisy pattern that actually I think would work quite well with
You really
this.
can't see
Yeah,
that.
you probably can't. It is a white on white.
On the internet.
Yeah.
Believe us, it's a white on white. You just can't see it.
Yeah, and I probably don't need more than one white on white because that gets a little redundant. Any turquoise that would work? Only because we brought out other turquoise. I have no idea if this will work or not, but I'm gonna bring it over and see.
Didn't we have something that had like a white background and like bugs in the kind of white and multicolored one section? Or what? Oh, maybe it was dinosaurs, not bugs.
We do have dinosaurs, yeah.
I don't think that would work.
Yeah, we do have dinosaurs. I would agree. We've got trucks, dinosaurs, starfish, rainbows, the Simpsons. I don't think any of those are probably appropriate for this.
Nope. I don't know why I was thinking the dinosaurs
Well, it was
were
worth
bugs.
Okay, well, let's go see, and then we'll decide if we need more. Oh, this is a totally different turquoise. So that's, it's not terrible, but I'm gonna put it over here for now.
Reject
Always
pile.
bring it back if we need to. I think that's a good one.
Oh, Christina's commented that she fell in love with the carrots and bought them and now wants to know what to do. So yay.
That's exactly what we're gonna try to answer for you.
And Modesty's liking the white on white.
Yeah, I think that one's a no-brainer, I think, with this pattern.
And Jane says very pretty. And Joan says she likes the tiny beasts.
Tiny beast, okay. So that's these two. Then we have the white on white. I mean, I think this is probably close to this color, but it doesn't work so good with that. And I think, well, if we take this away, it sort of all falls apart. So then we would just sort of be like in here somewhere. Oh, although we could try our apple over here. We could switch it up, and then I think that one would have to go too. This gives me kind of a 60s. I mean, it is a very small selection, but I think
It's
that
really
could-
weird.
Yes, it's weird.
And like there's so little actual green in this one.
Yeah, it's more of I think a graphic. I don't know. I could see this working, but we're gonna keep going. So we're gonna move those to the side and go back to our original that I think we had a pretty good start going there.
Catherine says she likes it. And Christina says she likes the orange with the apples.
See?
So maybe I was wrong. I thought you were maybe mailing it in a little bit.
Well, I that's an option. And then I think this. I do sort of want something bigger because these are very big, and then the white on white sort of doesn't count because it's
Almost a solid.
it's also very very tiny, but these are not that different in scale.
I agree. Do you need all of them?
Probably not. I think, you know, if we took this one out, then you could then come back and bring in some of the colors that are in here if you wanted to add more color, or you could just, you know, kind of keep it kind of tight, and then I would probably add some more whites, or you know, or something light colored. So yeah, let's go look. Maybe, I don't know. We'll go look again. Something light with something going on though. I mean, this is graphic. It's sort of, but I don't think it's too different. What's that word? I'm having a bad word day.
Me too.
Style? Yeah, it's a very different style.
Just so you know, we're at 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So I should get a move on. I don't know. You guys.
What about at the sales section? Yeah, we had the same thought.
Same thought at the same time.
Or also, you know what we just got?
Yes.
All those tiny dots and tiny stripes. And I think there's a green.
I think there is too. Oh, there's also some here. But again, this green isn't going to go with the other greens that we have pulled.
It's very yellow.
So this is a nice dark green. So the new the Tulip Pink Tiny Dots and Tiny Stripes just came in today. So we have these to choose from. Yeah, I think that's great.
And if you pre-ordered, we are nearly done cutting.
Yeah, we should
shipping
be able to get
tomorrow.
those out tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. Here's another green. There should be one open unless she. Oh no, she went through all of one bolt of the stripes. So I'll grab this scrap so I don't have to open the new bolt. But we're still very green. I think we need more light.
Do we have a light? No.
The only light one is
That's
well,
pink.
I mean, there's other light,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
this white with pink dots, and it's also not white. It is an off-white.
And it's
green.
also a very small scale.
Yeah. So while small scale, I think is okay.
What about like the
Smaller than what we have, I should say.
older Tula blenders?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and I think I did put some of these with that collection when it came in, the collection with the bugs, when it came in. Just this or anything else? Let's take these. Let's take, I forget about these too. There is another. Okay, so we'll take these, and I think, I don't know, I need something. These are sort of blue greens. These are kind of the light that I'm looking for, but not the right light. Maybe this? I don't think so.
It looks so dirty.
Yeah.
And that's a lovely print. Just
Yeah.
not with this.
And it is a nice color, but yeah, it doesn't work very well with that. Again, I mean that's a little green. That might be okay.
But it's also really small.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not finding much large scale.
I think maybe the tent stripe or the pom-pom
Okay.
might be
Yeah,
the
let's go see.
answer.
Because I don't think staring at these any longer is gonna
Make one appear.
necessarily help. Okay.
Everyone online's getting a good tour of the store today.
Okay, so there's our focus fabric. I mean, that works. There's nothing offensive about it, for sure.
On camera, you can hardly see that there's any green here.
Yeah, it's
but
a very light kind of leaf.
this is a white background with a little green print.
But yeah, I think that looks good. This one is going to be the same problem as this one over here.
Barbara's suggesting maybe a yellow,
Yeah.
but you only have 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Or really not even that much.
So I think that's a good one.
Oh, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah, that helps.
And this has like an aqua dot.
It's an aqua, I think. And then, not terrible. Yeah. So let's see. What do we think? I mean, I like this one, but I think we're gonna set it aside for the moment, the time being. Do we like the stripe or the dot or both? So maybe. It's very green.
But that's okay.
I mean, yeah, I think
The fabric is green and white.
yeah, I think yellow would not be a bad idea at all.
Yeah, since you could pull out kind of any of
Exactly.
these.
Yeah, I think so. And then if you really wanted to, if we took this out.
Then I don't think you need the whites as much.
True. I think we need a white. Maybe over here. Yes, over there. But that's almost more green. I'm not sure if that's better.
Also, it's kind of like dot,
Yeah.
dot, dot.
It is a lot.
Too
of
many dots.
You're right. It does get to be a lot.
They're all different dots, but still.
Yes, but yes, dots all the same. So I think that's.
I like it.
And then we have this one too.
I think this works.
I think that's acceptable. I think.
High praise from Andrea.
Well, I think if I want more big bold graphics, but
Yeah.
those come and go.
Right. Sometimes we have those.
Exactly. Sometimes we
always.
have them and sometimes we don't.
Yep.
Like a lot of things, unfortunately. But yeah. So yeah, if I did this again in a year, it would be totally different.
Right.
But I think this is a good one, and I think honestly, I like this one. Put some white in there, get rid of the ladybugs. Put some white in here. You got a very happy. Makes me think of like the Brady Bunch. So two choices. Maybe not my best work, but I think I could work with these. I could see that working.
All right, we got to do the next
Okay,
one, or we're
so
not going
moving
to get
on,
to
we're
all
gonna
of them.
Yeah. So let's see. I think carrots.
Carrots next. Okay.
All right.
Who was that one? Christina?
This one is Christina. Yes.
Yeah, Christina.
And we actually, some of the same fabrics could work for that one. Let me.
Well, that's really cheating. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I didn't send them in. It just happened to be. The
Yeah,
ones we
actually, you
got.
know what? We should only pick ones that go together so you don't have to run all over the store as much.
There you
I'm
go.
kidding. We're not going to do that.
So yeah, actually, I do like these. I like the apples with it. We've got our food.
Yep.
Some carrots and some
And
apples.
orange and
Orange
orange.
is working. We've got some bright greens here. But I don't think it should necessarily all be this bright. So I think some grays maybe. It's hard to tell what this kind of background.
Since Catherine is watching, let's ask her. Catherine.
Or Christina. This one's Christina.
Oh, I'm sorry. Christina, what color is this part?
Background, sort of. Yeah.
Because this looks like it's a greenish gray, but we can't really tell what color this is.
Yeah, it looks a browny gray, taupe, perhaps.
Or sand.
Sand. Okay. Well, while
So
we're-
we'll see if Christina here heard us and lets us
Okay.
know.
And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to do a quick browse. Try not to go too far.
Yeah, I'm staying by the computer so I can see the
we're gonna
answer.
Watch the comments.
Oh, she's gonna go find it.
Not sure. But I'm gonna
Oh, that's an interesting one.
leave that there.
Yeah.
Hard to say. I have a feeling the apples in that don't necessarily go, but
But this has a very organic, like
Right.
tree-like
Right.
feeling to it. So yeah.
kind of dirt growth kind of thing. We could also go darker orange too. Whoops. So kind of playing up, and then maybe. Okay.
I'm gonna time you this time. You got 7 more minutes,
Okay.
because otherwise we're not gonna get through them all.
You're right. Okay, so let's see. We got. Ooh, this is kind of. Ugh. I don't know if those are flowers.
They
or
kinda look
what
like
those
carrots.
are. And actually, this one that tried to jump out at me looks like that might be a good color. Hard to tell, but we can take it with us. Let's see. I don't know if we need a brown, but maybe.
What about this one?
Sure, why not? Let's see what happens.
Because it kind of looks like fields of something planted or something.
Okay, and then this is a nice kind of, well, not the wrinkly side, but this one is actually called Earth, and it's a grayish green, I would say. So we can do that one. Oh, and then another of Carolyn Friedlander's. Hard to tell, but we'll take it too. I don't know. Yeah, we don't know yet if it's a brown or a beige or a gray. So it's a little hard. But I think we could. Let's see. Oh, there's another earth print in a grayish taupe. Actually, yeah, those two work together.
So this is one of the newest blenders that we just added. What manufacturer is
called
that from?
Figo.
From Figo.
And the collection is called Elements. So they have an earth, air, fire, and water.
Yeah, I really like
This is my
the
favorite
gray
one.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The earth is my favorite.
It's so interesting.
So
My microphone jumped off of me and landed on the floor. That is what just happened. We got like a real professional job going on here.
yeah, we do.
It's like I should be teaching
Bang,
classes on
yeah.
how to do Facebook Live.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Alice says she likes the dark orange. Christina has answered us that it is kind of a tan, greenish tan.
Greenish tan. That's tough. So it's not gray, at least. That's helpful.
Yeah, and we didn't pull any grays, so
Right.
that's good.
So yeah, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be in this kind of, and I think the lines in here actually are kind of greenish. Sorry, I can't deal with loosely wrapped bolts. So and those two look pretty. Oh no, it was this one that I liked with the carrot. I just called that carrot, but I don't think that's actually what it is. Although in this light, not as good, but still pretty
Because this
good.
is very browny, beigey, and this is very cool, gray.
Yeah. But this is almost too brown.
This is better than this, though.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think this one is probably too brown also. If this is the direction we're thinking that the background is. So let's see if we kind of mix. I don't know that these are all going to go together, but we'll see. Yeah, I think the dark is nice. And even that light, that green is kind of good too. So maybe put the dark one. Whoa, that's a interesting combination. want to take this one out.
Yeah. Too saturated compared to everything else.
Yes. Now, do I take this out too? Let's go see. Let's grab some more. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
let's try this one. Come back.
It's funny because on camera, this doesn't read green at all.
Uh-huh.
But in real life, this looks cool. On the camera,
Yeah.
this looks so gray that it just really sticks out.
Interesting. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a very gray green,
Yep.
but I would definitely say it's green. And yeah, and I think this is better than that bright green.
Agreed. I like it. Very odd, but I like it.
I'm not sure about the corally one.
Because it's not quite as orange.
Yeah, there is a light orange here. Just to see if a light. I think that's gonna be too much.
Ugh, no.
I don't know, maybe there was a light orange in the new tiny true colors.
Yeah, that like really bright orange next to these
Yeah, it
brownish.
just didn't
It
work.
looked like.
Right. But yeah, no, that's not so bad. Let me just look real quick.
I'm not following you.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Oh, there is. So yeah.
Oh, it's almost time.
Okay.
You've got 1 minute.
Okay. But I think that. Oh yeah.
See, and that one's more pink too.
It is, but I think having less white,
Yep.
because the contrast between the white and the coral in this one just
Yeah.
didn't. It's also really graphic.
Yep.
Whereas this, it's not exactly the same as this one, but they can totally play together. The only thing is we have two of these little tiny dots, but
Yeah.
they're tiny dots. Like, can you have?
And you like as many polka dots as possible, generally.
I mean, although this one's not bad, but I don't think you need it. I think this one is better.
You wouldn't want to try to swap that one in?
Which one?
These two.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. You don't know until you try.
Not as good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
But
not as
I
good.
personally prefer this one. It's got a little more life.
All right.
Jazzes it up a little bit. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty
Original coordinates.
good. Yeah,
What do you think, Christina?
yeah. Hopefully, should I read them out?
I don't think we got time.
Okay.
You're going to be
well,
late.
We have two tiny dots from Tula's new tiny
Thank you,
True
Tula.
colors. This is Carolyn Friedlander linear blocks. I don't remember what that is. Apple of my eye. This is the earth. This is foliage, I believe. Yes. So you can look those up.
Good job. Still
like
not
it.
stumped.
All right.
Good try, Christina.
That was a good try. All right,
Very
so I
good
got
try.
one more. Oh, okay. This one.
I think that's the one that made you the most nervous.
Yes, it definitely did. So we've got this weird faces and.
Yeah, I think that's the part that really confuses me. It looks like they have
Yeah.
little faces.
And it's funny because it's this traditional kind of brocade, but with little alien faces in it.
I think it's a Halloween fabric.
It might be.
That's my take.
It kind of reminds me of what was that guy? That guy that was on Project Runway and became a quilter and had a couple.
Jane McCarroll.
Yes, he had a line.
I bet
with
you he would
bugs
love these.
that. Do you remember those bugs? I don't know. I had some of it, and one of the eyes was bigger than the other. Maybe those weren't. I don't know. But that's what this reminds me of. Anyway, so I think
He had my
again-
favorite polka dot ever.
I know. I have.
Remember
some
that
of
polka dot?
Yeah, I still have some.
We're talking about fabric that's like
Oh, yeah,
15 years
because
old.
We're huge fabric geeks.
And we're like,
That's what we do.
yeah, we're like reminiscing about a specific polka dot from 15
Right,
years ago.
Exactly, yeah. And a bug fabric that I have a scrap of from God knows where. Okay, so we've got more orange. So this time, I think this bright orange.
Oh yeah, and like, can we just make a decision that it's a Halloween one and
Sure.
go with that vibe?
Let's do it. Brown, but not the right brown. And again, because this one is so graphic, I think something kind of organic and hand-drawn looking like this isn't going to work as well. What else do I have in here? No, I don't think any of that stuff is any good for this. Yeah, those are two organic, hand-drawn looking. I don't think we want buttons or... Well, we could throw some heads in and maybe see. That actually kind of works.
I like it.
Could be. This is not a Halloween fabric. These are little pin cushions, but
Because there's
it
faces.
does have. Yeah, exactly. It's got
Yep,
faces.
I like
it's
it.
got brown. It's got orange. We'll give it a
Maybe we
shot.
should just pick only fabrics with faces.
Well, I mean,
That would be so weird.
good, but I have a feeling the colors are gonna go be crazy because we've got the Tula. Her Alice in Wonderland collection that has faces, but those colors are not anything like this. I'm not sure what other faces we have at the moment.
I was kidding.
Well, that's what you get when you bring something up like that. Be careful what you wish for.
I know. Someone's going to send us fabric that has nothing but faces on it.
Why am I looking here? I just need orange. Well, I think we might have some leftover. Yeah, we do. Leftover Halloween fabric. So we've got, these are orange and black, not orange and brown, but I think that's,
Yeah, mix them
still
in.
make that work. No brown in the sales section, but we do have
Well,
some
we
over
hardly
here.
have any brown in the
I
whole
know.
store.
Luckily, we did have some brown come in lately. So we've got the grunge in bison, I believe. So that's one of our standard browns. Fabric is turned over. We got some brown bikes, but that's not going to work. I don't think
Yeah.
Juicy Juice's patterns are going to be so good in this particular case. So yeah, we might. We need more than just one brown, though. We'll find another orange. Yeah, Tula doesn't have any brown.
Yeah, she never does brown.
This one is pretty good, I think. It might be too bright, but.
What about this one? This has like, this artwork kind of feels like similar. Whoops, I'm pointing at you.
I don't know. Again,
No?
this is like organic
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
and
Yeah.
sophisticated, you might say. Which this, I'm not sure that I would use that word. I think it's fun, but that's usually not the same. So yeah, we got a ton of orange. Let's see, any other browns? Oh, we have a brown peppered cotton. This is the milk chocolate, which I think will actually, yeah, so it's different enough than the bison.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So those I think play together pretty well. That might be about it.
Yeah, we do not have much
Yeah.
brown.
Browns are tough.
It's hard to find a lot of selection of brown
Yeah.
quilting fabric that's modern.
I just ordered some, but they haven't come in yet.
So for everyone watching at home, if you wonder why we don't have a lot of brown, is because most of the brown on the market is very traditional.
Yes.
There's tons of brown fabric. It
Right,
just tends to
yeah.
be, ditzy looking or gingham or
reproductions,
Civil War reproductions.
logos,
Yeah. Just kind of doesn't work with our modern vibe.
Okay, so if we stud in some of these browns.
Oh, we're going sideways now. Okay.
Oh, just I'm running out of space on the table. So I don't think these two are very similar, and I think that one is more fun.
Yeah.
So we'll stick with that one. And these, honestly, they're fine, but the black.
They're also different orange, right?
Yeah, they are. Which I think is okay. maybe just one of them. I think 2 of them is too much.
It's nice that that's a stripe.
Yeah. I'm not so sure about using those together.
Yeah, because this is very pink.
Yeah, it gets really pink. We don't need any pink.
Ooh,
We don't need
I like it.
stinking pink. I like it too.
And I really don't like brown, so that.
Fun.
Hey, I think you did it.
Look at that. And that was fast too.
She's like the most surprised person yet.
Yeah, I think the faces make it fun. We have a little bit of texture. I mean, we do have some bigger, I mean, we could, yeah, but it doesn't, again, I don't think this adds a great deal. But if just,
Nah.
eh. Yeah, I think that's actually pretty good.
Woohoo!
Look at that.
You did it. Who knew?
So, Karen, we've got some choices for you.
Yeah.
We've got the So Good collection, pin cushions and tangerine, grunge and bison, pepper cotton and milk chocolate. Don't know what this is. Jungle abstract in orange. And I'm guessing this one's called zippers. Zipper stripes in orange. So there
And
you
that's on
go.
sale even.
It is, yes. So yeah,
Bonus.
this is even on sale. And if you liked the dots in there too, or the snaps, that one is also on sale.
Yeah, this is a great print. It's a polka dot, but these
it's
are snaps like for clothes.
And it goes, as you can see, goes very well with the zipper. So yeah, so I think we actually did it. A very orange,
And
brown,
green.
green heavy week this time. But that just, that just happened to be what we got. So send some more in, because I need more. Obviously, I was close this time, but I think I just pulled it off by the skin of my teeth.
She's never been as nervous as she was today.
Yeah, I was. So send some more in. Try and stump me.
Yeah. If you have fabric.
These were good. They don't all have to be this hard, but feel free.
So
yeah.
what are they supposed to be sending in, Andrea?
You're supposed to be sending in fabric, so not quilt tops, not finished quilts, anything like that. Just fabric that you are wondering what other fabrics to put with it. So something like in the case of the carrots, she said she really liked it, bought a lot of it, and then didn't know what to do with it. And I think we've all done that. I know I have. Although I think I had plans for a lot of the stuff that I bought a lot of yardage of, but then never ended up actually making whatever it was. So I end up with yardage that now I don't know what to do with. So yeah, so this was a perfect example. Like, yeah, she loved it. She bought a lot of it, but it is a little bit, or it might be, I can't say what your aesthetic is and what your stash looks like.
But it's a quirky fabric.
It is
for
quirky,
sure.
for sure. Yeah, it's not going to go with just anything you pull off the shelf.
Right.
But you can definitely find some good things to go with it.
Well, Andrea can find some good things to go with
I
it.
think other people could too.
And you're learning
obviously
how.
if we had,
yeah.
I think, if we had other like vegetable fabrics and that kind of thing, if that's your aesthetic, that would have been easy. But we're trying to give you sort of the modern, slightly different way to look at it.
And also teaching everyone how the process works when we're pulling fabrics together.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about scale. We talk about pulling the colors out of a multicolored print, right? Like you can take these lessons and apply it yourself when you're in a store trying to pull together a group. So send us
I'm holding
more.
this up with these, like it goes with that, but
Well, it almost does.
it almost does. That's true.
So we have a page on our website called Stump Andrea, and you just upload your picture of your fabric right there, and we might do it in a future week's Stump
Yeah,
Andrea.
I don't know, yeah, because we'll keep doing this. We have some other fun stuff coming up planned, but we'll definitely be doing more Stump Andreas also.
Yep.
I know that next week we have something super special planned that we're so excited about, and I can't tell you what it is yet, but stay tuned.
Yeah.
Super
So
exciting.
we do a live every Tuesday, right?
Yes, every Tuesday at 6:30, we go live and we tell you about either we try to stump me with a fabric, or we show you something about a machine, or
Lots of different topics.
yeah,
Yep.
we just started, so we're still obviously, as you noticed today, having a few technical difficulties in figuring out what we're doing. But we're going to get better. We're going to keep doing it, and we're going to have fun.
And next week, we are debuting something really, really exciting. And we cannot wait to show it to you all.
Exciting.
This image that's on the screen right now is a hint. Can you guess? We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Oh, I just realized we were muted. I'm doing that again. So next week, our Facebook Live, well, YouTube Live if you're on YouTube, we're doing the same thing every Tuesday night at 6:30. Next week, our video is going to be a big, big new announcement, and we are super excited. And the image you see on the screen is a hint. Let me know if you can guess what it might be. We'll see you next week. Thank you.